What was the mission civilisatrice? Have you ever wondered how colonial powers justified their expansion into distant lands? One key concept in French history is the mission civilisatrice, or civilizing mission. This was a central part of the French colonial policy during the 19th and early 20th centuries. It was rooted in the belief that France had a duty to spread its culture, language, political systems, and religion to the peoples it colonized. The aim was to transform these populations into French citizens, both culturally and morally. At the heart of the mission civilisatrice was the idea that French civilization was superior to those of Africa, Indochina, and other regions. French leaders believed that by providing education, converting people to Christianity, and imposing French laws, they could uplift indigenous populations. Those who adopted French customs and language were referred to as évolués, meaning evolved or developed. This was seen as a moral obligation to spread Republican and Enlightenment values beyond Europe. Unlike British colonial practices, which often kept a distance from local cultures, the French sought assimilation. They believed that colonial subjects could become fully French if they embraced the language and customs of France. This approach was part of a broader strategy to establish France as a global power, especially in competition with Britain, and to restore national pride after the Napoleonic era. However, the mission civilisatrice was not purely about altruism. It also had economic and political motives. France aimed to control resources, expand markets, and reinforce its dominance both in Europe and overseas. This policy often involved coercion and cultural erasure. It sparked resistance and resentment among colonized peoples. In Algeria, for example, the mission caused deep historical trauma that still affects relations between France and its former colonies today. In essence, the mission civilisatrice was France's official doctrine for justifying its empire-building efforts. It framed the act of colonization as a civilizing project, aiming to transform colonized peoples into French citizens while also advancing France's political and economic interests. This complex legacy continues to shape discussions about colonialism and its impacts in contemporary society.